Alright, what is up guys? Today I have the realistic edit map V2. Now this looks a lot like the original edit map, but it is actually different edits all around the area. I decided to keep the same aesthetics of the map because you guys seem to like it, so I just kept it like that. And we also kept some of the most important parts from V1 and this one, such as the Mongol Classic, these drop down wall retakes, and these box to enemy ones. I believe that's the only one, and then this one also. The rest have been changed or modified a little bit to be different, and this one is more designed for advanced players, so these are still edits you would do in real games, but at a higher level. And for those of you who are new to the map, you can actually emote at any time, which will start a timer, and emote again to end the timer. And you can also just shoot this, and it'll reset all the edits in the map in just like 3 seconds, and you'll be ready to go again. Now the new feature I've added to this map, which is actually pretty huge, is the piece control mode. So this will destroy all of the builds that are currently placed, so let me turn it on. You see all the builds will destroy, except for some of them, like this piece control one over here and this one, because I didn't want to destroy those. So basically now you have to place all the builds yourself instead of them being pre-placed for you. So for example, the triple edits, it would be a cone floor and then a wall, and then shoot, right? So the same thing would apply to all of these. So for example, this one is wall, stair, floor, so we would do a wall up here, a stair, a floor, edit, and shoot. So I thought that was a really nice feature to add to this map. That way you're not just editing, you actually have to place the builds yourself, and it makes it just more challenging. So if you guys have no idea which scenarios to do, I've actually created some routines with Novos, so if you guys want to take a look at those, I will leave them in the description below. Now I'm just going to briefly go over all the sections and explain how to do them in a few seconds. If the bots aren't spawning in, make sure you step on the first floor or stair of the scenario and they should all spawn in, just like that. And obviously this is just the Mongol Classic, you should all be familiar with this already. However, I did change it a little bit so the bots are a little pushed back, so you can actually do this with pyramids now instead of just stairs. Alright, drop down wall retakes, you guys should already know what this is. You just place a stair down here, and then you can do a little Mongol Classic, whatever you want. You could also get more advanced and actually add these two into the mix and kind of make it a little more difficult. And then the double edits have actually turned into triple edits. Basically here you would do this, and then there's a wall up here, and then right here there's also triple edits. Now I really like this one because a lot of people don't practice editing this high wall right here, which can actually be really useful in games. You should also practice the timing of editing this wall, so as you're finishing the edit you want to be at the peak of your jump, that way you can hit a nice headshot. So obviously the timing right there wasn't good, so make sure you're at the peak of your jump when you actually go for the shot. I've also kind of improved the box fight section. You guys may have seen this from other maps. You have a little button to add a bot here, and then from here you can like box him up and do whatever you want. You can go inside the box and have him break in, or edit him in, and just kind of box fight the bot. You can also add more than one bot to make it more difficult, just like that. And then if you want to delete them, obviously you just click the delete, and then unfortunately you will have to destroy all these builds yourself. Then we just got the regular stair wall. I don't really gotta explain this to you guys, I just added this in because you know, it's kind of a classic, everyone does. I'll get to the piece control ones a little later. These are actually my favorite sections out of this whole map. But moving on to the side jumps, they're actually a little more advanced. I've added a wall, so you have to do a top corner and then shoot. So you can actually get super advanced and do all sorts of piece control here, just like this. You see, as you're jumping, you place a cone on top, and then just follow up with walls and just completely surround him. It's a really good habit to start taking all the walls around these bots because piece control is becoming the new meta, or it has been the new meta for a while now, so definitely need to practice getting all of these stair placements and wall placements. Alright, then you got box to enemy. You just simply box him like that, and then you can go from any side you want and kind of go for any edit. Just make sure you practice different angles and approach it differently every time, that way you get a good mix. Because you don't want to become predictable and go to the right side every time. Now phasing and exploiting have become really popular recently, so I made sure to include this. You have crash pads or shockwaves. I personally like doing the crash pads. You can do the simple wall one, or you can even do the stair or cone one, either way you would prefer to do it. Drop in, headshot them. Make sure you headshot, because when you're exploiting, it is very risky and you gotta make sure you confirm that kill, so make sure you're aiming for the head while doing this. Alright, then we got these other quad edits. You can actually go from the bottom to the top, or from top to bottom. And I prefer doing top to bottom. I don't even know how I did the edit, that was wild. Then we got triple edits. You guys should already know and be familiar with these ones. Now I decided to name these ones box fight edits because typically you would do something like this while doing box fights. The wall, stair, and then another wall on the side. Pretty straightforward stuff. Now here's another new one called Stair Flip edits. Basically this is to practice when you're double ramping up and then you decide to stair flip here and then do a triple edit. You don't do these too much in game, but I do find myself doing this sometimes, so this is a good thing to practice for the times that you do try to do it. Alright, finally let's move on to the piece control ones. Alright, piece control 1, you're gonna retake this wall, edit, shoot, and then this is supposed to simulate like a player editing out their box to the side. So it'll randomly go left or right and you have to quickly get piece control, so it should look something like this. Then he's gonna go either left or right, quickly try to get all the walls, and then kill him. Alright, piece control 2 is another common one that you'll run into in real games. So you're gonna ramp up, place a pyramid on the enemy that's on the stair, and then place walls all around the enemy, so something like this. This is a pretty common situation that you run into games, so make sure you practice this. And make sure you're actually trying to place these walls in the back whenever you can. And then finally, piece control 3, you're gonna go up this ramp, 180 jump, and place a high wall. So let me show you guys what I mean by high wall. You're gonna do a 180, place a wall all the way up there, and then you just place a stair, establish piece control, and you should be good. And if you don't kill them in the first shot, make sure you're trying to reset your wall and doing a different edit. It's just a good habit to have in real games as well. And then finally we got the classic zombie section. It's just a bunch of zombies that you have to fight, kind of simulating a squad. And you can do all sorts of edits here, do piece control and all that. And you have up to 10 build resets to destroy all the builds in this arena. All you do is reset edit, and then the whole map is reset within 3 seconds. You keep all your weapons and you can get right back into grinding. But yeah, if you did enjoy this map and you play it a lot, then make sure you drop a like and drop me some map suggestions below. I might try to do some of them, and I'll see you guys in the next one.